morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this little reading vlog. I have this idea to finish a book. I'm gonna take you guys with me on that, see how that goes. And it's Sunday. It's pretty early, 8:30 in the morning, and I have a lot of stuff to do today. And I want to finish this book. I'm gonna show you that later. But I have to do grocery shopping. I have to clean the apartment. It's gonna be a warm day today. So after that, not planning to do that much. Had a busy day yesterday. So I wanna finish this collection called OBIT by Victoria Chang. It's a poetry collection. I believe it's about the death of her mother. And there's a lot of grieving in here, I think. It's pretty heavy, the subject, so I don't know if I'm able to finish it. I think this is going to be a pretty emotional write, just reading it, but I don't know. I'm going to take my time with this one. So let's start with a cup of coffee, read a few poems, and then start with the to-do list before it gets very hot, warm. So yeah, let's do that. Hi guys, I'm here to check back with you. I actually have been reading for quite a few hours now. It's very much about death and coping with death and accepting or grieving. Most of these poems start with that something has died, whether it's a feeling or an object or whatever. And most of these poems have the same sort of form. Most of them look like this on the page. There are boxes of text. It is kind of heavy reading it because, you know, the subject, it's very much about her mother who's ill and her father who suffers from dementia. So it's kind of tough to read those poems. And then there are other poems such as, let me show them. I'm just flipping through the book right now. That look like this. And I really don't like that. I hate reading these sort of poems. There's no interpunction. It's giving me a headache reading this kind of thing. So I really didn't like this part of the book. But other than that, it's very good. It's hard to read sometimes, but it's definitely well written and sad at times. I'm at page 68 right now. I'm really taking my time with this. I'm kind of rereading the poems because I think that's what this writer deserves, you know, taking some time with the poems. Yeah, so it's been a pretty relaxing Sunday. I'm doubting if I should do something right now because, you know, I've been just sitting here and reading. So I might just take a break from reading and finish this one later. So I will get back to you once I've read more of it. I went to the store and bought this beard hydration. It's really good, actually. I really like this one. This is so good. It smells really nice. I've not sponsored or anything like it, but this is actually really good to put on your beard. I don't know if you guys have a beard, but I wish you could smell it. It's just delicious. It's just delicious. So I just got that from the store. Really happy with that. And now I'm planning to finish the book. So you guys, I just cleaned up the apartment. It's around 10 o'clock. I'm pretty tired and I'm about to go to bed. I did not finish the book. I did not finish it. I think it's mostly because of the subject. You know, just to read the entire book that's mostly about grieving. It's kind of hard to deal with. So I'll get back to you tomorrow. See if I can finish it then or the day after. I don't know. So it's a few days later. I haven't done that much reading because I was so busy at work. I have a summer break coming up. I had a lot to do at work to finish some stuff. But the good thing is that I almost have a holiday. So that's really nice. Just one more week of work. So times are crazy, but however, today I managed to find some time to continue reading. So I'm gonna do that right now. A coffee and I got the book. So let's start. So I've been reading for a little while and I'm almost finished. And the thing is with this book, it's really sad, but the images she creates are just really beautiful. I think a lot of it is just written from the heart. I think all of it. It sounds really personal, and the metaphors she uses are very original. And they're not difficult. It's easy to read. It's not like it's difficult to understand. It's just that the topic is pretty heavy. So, but other than that, it's just really good to read and very beautiful written. I have to say that. The strange thing is that this is an emotional book, but it also feels kinda, I don't know how to say that, but it also feels kinda like almost like it's a document, like she's just describing the situation. I don't know how to describe that. I suck at these things. She writes it down in a way that it's almost like very objective. I don't know if that's the correct word, and the power in these poems is definitely the great metaphors. Let me read you these lines. My mother's whole body covered with a blanket, her head gone, her face gone. Rilke was wrong. The body is nothing without the hat. My mother, now covered, was no longer my mother. A covered apple is no longer an apple. A sketch of a person isn't a person. Somewhere in the morning, my mother had become the sketch, and I would spend the rest of my life trying to shade her back in. These poems all have these beautiful metaphors, so that's really good. And in this time of my life, I'm not grieving, but I think I will turn back to this book once something like that happens in my own life, because I think it's comforting and it's beautiful the way it was written down. So I'm definitely gonna keep this book. I'm sure I'm gonna reread it once I need it the most. So I'm gonna finish reading it right now, guys. I finished reading the book. I already talked a lot about it. I'm gonna rate this on Goodreads. Probably give it like 3, maybe 4 stars. So I would do recommend you reading this, but not back to front in a day or whatever. I think this will be a book that I'll get back to if I feel like I need it. So yeah, definitely some beautiful poems in here. So that's it for now. I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you all very soon. Have a lovely day or night. Thank you very much. Bye bye.